Hi! Right, Vlogust is now well and truly over, and I will now be vlogging once a week, and this week is going to be a how did I meet vlog. So basically, how did I meet, I don't know, some person. This week though, I'm not going to do this every week, it's just going to be a one-off thing of different people every now and again. But this week is going to be, how did I meet my best friend? My best friend is Hayley Linen, who at the time when I met her was Hayley Gilson. And we met when I think she was about 11, I must have been 12-ish. We were around about that age anyway, so we've known each other for a very long time. We were in fact, when we first met each other, we didn't like each other because we'd been told by other people that I'd been told that she didn't like me and she'd been told that I didn't like her. And I think this was before we even actually met each other. And I lived in Thornton in Bradford, and my mum moved. My mum and dad split up, and my dad stayed in Thornton and my mum moved to Eastbourne. And I stayed with my dad for a while and then moved to Eastbourne and started going to South Craven School. And that was where Hayley lived, and so that's how we met there. And we basically then just kind of spent every single second of our lives, of our teenage years, together. Mainly Hayley coming down to my house, and we would just sit and eat cookies and Monster Munch and pot noodle sandwiches and hot shit, which was this really nice cereal. It was like an oaty cereal, but you warmed it up. I think you put it in the microwave. It wasn't porridge. It was, I don't know what it was. I think it was called hot crumbly or something. It was really nice, but we would just eat that and pot noodle sandwiches. And just basically, I don't know, we'd watch Malibu CA on Trouble and Sister Sister and Nickelodeon stuff. And then there was also a phase where we might have been witches for a while. We were definitely witches for a while. And we would just, you know, do normal teenager things like make up dance routines and plan how, when we left school, we were going to live together and own our own business. And everything was going to be amazing. And unfortunately, we ended up kind of drifting apart for a little while and saw each other on and off every now and again. And it was when Hayley got married, 2010, is that right? I think that's right. That we properly started being friends again. I mean, we're always friends, but we didn't see each other as much through our late teens, early 20s. And yeah, so Hayley asked me to be a bridesmaid anyway when she got married, and I was, and then we've been again inseparable pretty much since then. And she's just like the best person in the world, because she just knows everything about me. She knows more than anyone in the world. She knows what I'm going to say. She knows what I'm thinking. And we are chalk and cheese, though, to be honest. We're nothing like each other, which is probably why we get on so well. She's complete opposite to me, and it makes it, I don't know, that just makes it what it is. She's just, yeah, I love her. She's my best friend. And I just genuinely don't know what I'd do without her, because, meh. She's just always there for everything. And here is a very nice, embarrassing picture to show you of us. Can you see that? That was New Year's Eve at some point in our lives. I was dressed as a cheerleader, Hayley was dressed as a schoolgirl, and we were going to the pub, the White Bear in Eastbourne, for New Year's Eve. I think it was New Year's Eve. Yeah, it was, because there's Christmas decorations in that photo. And we've had a lot of fun together, to be honest. Sometimes, well, actually, no, never too. You can never have too much fun. We just always have fun. It's just always fun. It's always funny. It's always ridiculous. And now we are on a new adventure into our own business. We've just set up a clothing boutique together called So Boutique, and it's nice that we're in a business together, and not just, I mean, a lot of people probably think that it's a bad idea to go into business with your best friend, and it's in very early days. We've only just set it up, but when we get together and planning things and discussing things and sorting it all out, it's fun. There's no pressure. We're not being, you know, silly and insane. We're not like going, well, this is the be all and end all, and if it doesn't do this, that and the other, we're just seeing what happens, and it's nice and relaxed and fun, and it's just, yeah, that is not really a story of how I met her, is it? No. Anyway, right, so I met Hayley in the park in Eastbourne when I was 12, she was 11, and that's that. We would spend our days in the park or up on Eastbourne Moor playing manhunt with a load of boys, because there was only like 3 or 4 girls that lived in the entire village, and all the rest of the teenagers were all boys. And yeah, it was great fun. We'd go running around the malls and running around the park and being ridiculous. That's what it's all about, isn't it, when you're 12? So that is the story of how I met my best friend, Hayley. I love you, lady. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.